So how was it coming back to Nepal after 9 years?
Oh yes, it's some things don't change, you know, the warmth and the hospitality and just the goodness of people here. And of course the fulfillment of a dream. As I said, I was dying to go to Pashupatinath's temple, and today I did that finally. And I cannot thank my hosts enough. Classic Diamond Jewelers, the entire family, they have taken such great care of every little detail, including my temple visit, that I kind of feel like I've spent some time this time. Usually I've just been here morning and left evening. So it's been quite spectacular, and I've enjoyed every moment of doing the show. The AV used to come on. Every single person from the jewelry industry, the investors, the people that were a part of the crowd, their families. My special moment was always coming onto the ramp and having the entire family come up, the Mahajan family. Because their mom walks the ramp like a pro. The children in the family are extremely courageous because they like to lead the ramp. But basically all the times that I have walked the ramp, I've never had an opportunity to have the entire family walk with me. That was a special moment. And of course a little girl I met in yesterday's show. She just won my heart. She truly represents the beauty that Nepalese women have. Very, very pretty.
So what about your daughter? You didn't bring her this time?
I'm seriously missing that today more than any other day. But unfortunately, my elder daughter, Renee, she's in grade 10 and she's in boarding school. She's very focused on studying. The younger one is 5 years old, Alisa. And if she was here, I would not be walking the ramp. Because she'd be screaming, Mama, Mama, the whole time, and I'd be running behind her. But I'm hoping that my next trip to Kathmandu, to Nepal, I will be able to bring both my daughters. Because they really should come here. To be covered by the Himalayas, the Everest, to have the gods looking at you. Nepal has just got something so spectacularly spiritual that I want my children to come and experience.
Alright, you are welcome back anytime. I would like to question, I have a question for you. हजुरले चाहिँ सुष्मिता सेन चुज गर्नुभएकोमा as a showstopper. Any reason?
Oh, she's a diva, you know. Miss Universe, most beautiful person in the universe. And you know, diamond jewelry, we always think that it goes hand to hand with the beauty. Like Sushmita said, there's no other person I could.
I really like her.
So that's the reason.
And Malvika, would like to share some words?
I don't know, I think I would like to ask you a question because I don't know if you know, since our Miss Nepal has started since 1994, the year that you were crowned.
No, I didn't know that.
Crowned Miss Universe. And since then, I know for a fact that everybody has logged onto YouTube, looked at your finale question and answer, tried to sort of, you know, put it in their words, and so every time we do our training, like be like Sushmita Sen, you know, that grace, that glamour, that personality that you have. So what would you like to say to all our Nepali girls? You saw how crazy they were, like I thought they would faint. So even
no, it was very emotional. You're so right. All of them met me backstage and were screaming and shouting and full of enthusiasm. No, I think most beautiful thing about being a woman itself is the fact that you accept yourself as you are. We often think that big eyes and high cheekbones and everything is the idea of beauty. There was a time in India when we also believed that light eyes and fair was the idea of beauty. But I want to tell all the Nepalese women watching this, beautiful is what beautiful does. And as long as you accept that, you don't need me, you don't need anybody else to tell you how to be beautiful. You just have to feel it. God has made you a woman for a reason. And yeah, it's big pressure when you see my YouTube video, because remember, that was an 18-year-old girl many, many years ago. The world is changing, so must you. Your level of confidence should be of today's times. It should not be emulating anybody else, because we're different, we're born to be different. But thank you for all the love. It's been really infectious. I cannot tell you, very, very contagious to have so much of love coming from Nepalese women to me directly. But thank you for that lovely question.
Thank you.
But yeah, what a coincidence that 1994 is when
Yes.
Miss Nepal started.
Yes. Wow.
We do have some kind of a connect.
Exactly 20 years.
20 years. I also want to just take this moment to say a big thank you to Annapurna Hotel. They have been such incredibly warm people. They have taken great care of me and my team and really been like family. I'm going to miss you guys. To the chef, yeah? To the chef who made me basa every day so that he would get into the 2 outfits that I was wearing. Or to every little gesture of gifts and kindness. You will all be missed. And to the very handsome man over there, who's a big favorite with everyone, the hotel is very lucky to have you.
Yes, Sushmita, are you here?
You have a question! Yeah.
Finally.
In your opinion, what do you make a woman beautiful?
What makes a woman beautiful? The fact that she believes she is. The fact that she is not told by a beauty magazine that she should be size 0, she must be 5 feet 8, that she must wear the biggest brands in the world. None of it. I don't even think a man has to tell her that. She has to believe, and that's when she's beautiful.
Ma'am, you here as the showstopper.
Samir and Mr. Amir up on stage, I was just like, I feel like a princess. You know, I come from the diamond industry myself because my mother's a diamond jeweler in Dubai, and I see jewelry all the time. But to do it so tastefully and to do it with such class, this is the first time I have to tell you. Mrs. Marjan also got me the beautiful sets because the earrings were there, the bangles were there, and then we said, no, the tiara itself is so spectacular and the necklace is so spectacular, let's not do the earrings. And they said, absolutely, let's not do it. And the minute we wore it, it took me back 20 years.
Wow.
And I truly thought that this tiara, after 20 years, was very befitting the head. So they're very talented. I think they're artisans, and the kind of taste that they have, and as you can see, size matters. The beautiful pieces. I wish them all the best, truly.
Thank you
I
so
think,
much. Thank you so much.
I was reading up about them, and it's commendable that a company that is locally from here has presence in the US, has tremendous presence in the real estate development market already. So I think they have a vision. And when people have a vision, they're like diamonds. They're shining all the time. So I wish you all the best to the entire
Thank
family.
you so much.
And that's another question is, when are you going to get married?
Oh,
That's another
very
question.
deep question. You know, in today's times, I find it interesting. There was a time when if you were not married by the time you were 24, your life was over. I mean, it was totally over. By God's grace, I am surrounded by people, by family, by a lot of support system that said, you must do things because you're ready for them, not because it's the right time. There is no such concept. Not to tell you not to do it, please by all means, but I was ready to be a mother. I was not ready to be a wife. The day I will be, I'm going to find myself a very gorgeous man to call husband.